Do you inherit debt when you're a beneficiary of a estate? The answer to the question is no, whether you're the kid or a surviving spouse or any other beneficiary of an estate. Whomever has signed up and obligated themselves on this debt, they're the ones responsible for it. And even if your husband's going out there and taking out all kinds of debts, signed the promissory note, when he dies, you in no way can be held responsible for that debt. But like any good lawyer question, there's lots of caveats and warnings about that. The bottom line is this. There is a requirement when you open up an estate to notify known creditors. So if you know that your husband has judgments out there against him and he dies and you go and open up an estate and don't notify creditor, you're in trouble because the person holding that $500,000 judgment can come along and take assets out of the estate even after the fact and open it back up again. So the personal representative has a duty to notify known creditors. That's point number one. Point number two is there are very specific and technical procedures that deal with notifying creditors. So one of the most frustrating things is we've got this 90-day period of time after you publish to creditors, to the world, for creditors to come in and say, hey, deadbeat Matt owed me $500,000, and then they got to look at the estate and decide if there are assets in the estate that will pay that claim. So 733, 702 is the statute that deals with what those timelines are. And then another critical one, 733, 710, says that no claim can be filed 2 years after death. So that's an interesting one that pops up from time to time. And that is someone's got debts all over the place, judgments all over the place, and there is a concerted effort to not open up an estate. We've had people come in and do that. I've been a creditor attorney, and somebody's been dead for a year and 350 days. And if you don't file it by the 359th day, then you're out of luck. 365, 364. Anyway, but you're out of luck. Hard stop, nothing you can do about it, period, which brings up another interesting point, and that is a creditor can open an estate. But the question comes up often, hey, I'm named in this estate, and I want to make sure that I'm not going to take on any liability. And yeah, that's the case. Another related and complex, fun question is, let's say that I'm a beneficiary of an estate. I got $1 million judgment out there, and I'm set to take $1 million out of dad's estate or whatever. Can you disclaim that in order to avoid creditors? And the answer to the question is no. So timelines on debt and absolute, you can't be held liable on a debt. Interesting question.